Well, hello all. My name's David, and you are welcome to David's Boardroom. Come on in. Now, we're at Season 3, Episode 2 here at David's Boardroom. We're now at the beginning of April 2023. So what I'm going to do in this episode, I'm going to take you back during the month of March, let you see how I have been preparing my birds for the incoming breeding season here, David's Boardroom. So stay tuned for that. But firstly, big shout out to my daughter, Amy. Made me a lovely t-shirt, the David's Boardroom logo on it, and we have on the back as well. Check her out, Amy. She's done a great job this year. Thank you very much, Aaron. Another big shout out there to a couple of new guys that are here on the YouTube channels. Sammy, there, SNS British Bird Diaries. He's doing a great wee job. His wee videos are very interesting, and it's a good down-to-earth view of how the birds are being kept. He takes you around his wee aviaries, shows you all the birds all individually. Great job, Sammy. Keep up the good work. You're doing a good job. Another one out there is Philip's Boardroom. Check him out too. Philip's an interesting guy. Some beautiful, beautiful red canaries about him. Have a look at it. You're doing a good job, guys. Keep up the good work. It's interesting to see more and more coming on and doing the YouTube programs. So keep up the good work. So now what I was going to say, I'm going to take you back to what I've been doing during the middle of March, the beginning of March, right up to now, April. Well, here in David's Boardroom, at the beginning of March, all my birds had been in aviaries. All the cockbirds, as you can see here, all the cockbirds had been in these flight cages. Hens also were all outdoors in the outdoor aviaries. So I'll take you out through the shed and let you see the birds in the outdoor aviaries. Here we have all my hens. All the hen canaries, all my hen redpolls, and all my hen siskins are all in the outdoor aviary. You can see them here. They get daily baths. Look at them here. Splashing, bathing away, really enjoying it. They're really nearly, that's their whooping all the time. Fresh bathing water. The birds love it. So they're outside, plenty of room, plenty of air, and here you can see them feasting, and they're getting this on a regular basis during March, is the chickweed. As I've said in previous ones, I grow all my own vegetables, and there's chickweed coming up in the greenhouse at this time of year, so they're getting fresh chickweed, they're getting fresh spinach leaves, they're getting all them kind of greens, and it's bringing those birds all into condition outside, slowly. Very cold out during March, so there's no signs of breeding. But as the month progressed on, you can start seeing signs of the birds. You can see this hen here, she's sitting on the edge of the cage with a beak full of sort of the bits of dried chickweed that I had. Telling me, Davey, it's getting near breeding time, I want to go indoors. But she's staying out there for a while yet. Cockbirds, they have all been inside here. They've all been in their indoor aviaries here. All the cock redpolls, all the cock canaries, all indoors. But during the middle of March, you can start to see the cockbirds coming into condition. Here they're in their big flight, and the cockbirds sitting, singing away, singing strongly. You can tell the difference in a song during the winter time as a sort of pre-breeding season song. They're really getting into it. So then what I've been doing, the middle of March, get at my cages. It's time to clean down the cages and gut all the cages out. Took all the fronts off. As you can see in this picture here, the cage fronts are put into the plastic tub, washed, cleaned, sterilised. All the cages themselves, the bottoms were all took out, the drawers are took out, cleaned, totally sterilised, washed, all the backs, everything all nice and clean. And that's set for the whole month of March, line open, all clean, all ready to get the birds in. So my next step to do after that was to select my cockbirds and get them all sorted out to figure out what I was going to have and what I was going to pair up. I had a good idea because I already had them all sorted out in my head. But here you can see a few of my cockbirds that I had put into single cages. You can see them skipping. They were good, happy, healthy shape. Like there's a few clear reds, red variegated. There's intensive red variegated, non-intensive red variegated. There's Isabels. There's intensive, non-intensive red Isabels. Also have red ivory Isabels and Isabel Cobalt. The Isabel Cobalt is a wee project I've been working on this past 3-4 years. So I'm going to try a few of them this year again, trying to improve the cobalt colour in the Isabel and still keep the good Isabel marking on them. But anyway, my next step was coming near to the end of March was to get the cockbirds into the cages. So as you can see here, cockbirds are now all in their cages. My next step was to go outside, the outdoor aviary, catch up all the hens and bring them all indoors. So this was sort of at the very end, the last week in March, say the 28th of March, caught up all the hens and brought them in and placed them in the cages. As you can see how I placed them all in, I have hens all down the left hand cage, row 1, row 2 is cockbirds, row 3 is cockbirds, row 4 is hens, row 5 is hens, and row 6 is cockbirds. So this is that these cockbirds will be paired to that hen. They're next to this cockbird, so the cockbirds don't see any other hens other than the hens that they're pairing up with. So this cockbird is with that hen. So it means then we don't get birds bonding with different birds. So whenever I put them together, they'll stay together. So behind me is where all my native birds are, here at David's Bird Room. I'll be breeding some of my native birds inside along with the canaries this year. So what I'm going to plan on doing, I've got 4 pair of siskins. So the cock siskin here, one there, and one there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place the hen siskins on either side and hopefully breed these birds in the double breeders. I'll probably put a pair of red poles up in the top one and a pair up in that top. The middle cages, well, I'm going to just keep them for mulling pairs. So this is how and what I've actually done. You probably could notice there's red pole cocks singled out in the cages. Well, I've done that in preparation for the breeding season. Put them out on their own. The hens are still outside in the flight, so then whenever it heats up a wee bit outside, I'm going to put them all outside and breed all the red poles in the outdoor aviaries. So I'm going to try the few siskins indoors in these cages. These cages, they're nearly 4 foot wide, nearly 2 foot, more than 2 foot high. Good enough cages for breeding them in. I've bred them in here before, so that's what I'm going to do. Try them in there. So just let you see what's been happening with the native birds, British birds here, David's Bird Room 2023. We're here now live 4th of April, and this is what we can see in our bird room. But what I would like you to do, we'll go back, check out my Sunday morning live updates. I've been doing a wee YouTube program, Sunday morning live updates it's called. And basically 2-3 minute videos, and what I do, a wee quick run around the bird room, let you see what's happening live here at David's Bird Room. Check that out, subscribe to the channel, give me a like, put in the comments below, tell me what you like to see. If you think that's a good idea, or if you want to see more of it, or if you want to see anything different, do that. So Sunday Morning Live updates, have a look at that. Anyway, back to now. What we have now, we have all my birds, cocks and hens, all ready for the breeding. I have all my nest pans, all my nest felts, all stuck in and all ready. There's a full bag of them. They're all put in. What I had done with them, put them in with the carbolic soap. Stuck the nest felts in carbolic soap. And I'll use these exterior nest pans. So they'll go on to the left side of the cages. I'll probably give them another week or so, most likely next Sunday morning you'll see the Sunday Morning Live. These will probably be up on the cages and things will be going. So that's what's happening here now, live here at David's Birdroom. So do call in again and I'll let you see what's been happening. So for now, everybody, thank you for watching me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the comments. Some of the fantastic comments I've been getting from you. It's been brilliant. It's great. It's a great feeling that I'm sort of, people are taking in and actually listening to what I'm saying and sharing with you what I do here at David's Birdroom. So for now, everybody, take care, all the best, and I'll catch up with you again for now. Cheerio, folks. Bye-bye. So here we are, Sunday morning live updates here at David's Birdroom. Now Sunday, the 2nd of April. So what's been happening here, David's Birdroom? So far, no changes in these cages as from last week. So we'll move on to the canary breeding cages. Well, I now have all my canaries in their breeding cages, cockbirds beside the hens. This is how I put my birds together. The very left hand row, the 4 down are hens, next 2 cages cockbirds, 4th cage hens, 5th cage hens, and the last row down are cockbirds. This is so that all the cockbirds only get to see the hens that they are paired with. For example here, left hand hen, 2nd cage cockbirds, and then a hen. So the cockbirds only see the hens that they're pairing with. Moving on across the rest of my canaries in their breeding cages. So here we have my Isabels and my Isabel Cobalt. In the flight cages, still have all my lesser cockbirds. They're still in the flight. Hens are still outdoors, same as the Siskin hens. And just a few spare cockbirds in the big flight. Sunday morning, live update here, David's Birdroom. And a new episode, David's Birdroom, coming out soon, Series 3. So that was my Sunday morning quick update here at David's Birdroom. I hope you have all enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next program coming out on David's Birdroom, Season 3, Episode 2.